Welcome, guys. Welcome in. I was listening to a little Delilah. Do you guys know Delilah? All right, guys, we are streaming on all three platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we are on Twitch. I do not know if I will delete this or not, but we are going to do a collective current energy. I had to get some of my tea down. I have found chamomile tea, guys. Chamomile tea. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of chamomile tea, but let me tell you, everyone should. So I know I've taken a few days off. All of you guys have checked on me to see how I'm doing. So I just wanted to come out here and let everyone know I'm okay. I made it. We will definitely talk about what it is. But not today, guys. Not today. All right, let me know. I see all three platforms, so let me know. Everyone's got sound. Everyone can hear okay. All that good stuff. I see Clarissa on Facebook. Hi, Clarissa. Clarissa's the one that made me do it, guys, in case you didn't know. Thank you, Diana. She messaged me to check in on me, and you guys have been checking in on me all week. So I just wanted to get out here and let everyone know I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, so here we go. Ready, guys? Quick collective energy. I did not share out. Whoever sees it, sees it. It's meant to see it, right? Masculine energy first. Masculine energy first. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Definitely like a purification is what I'm getting, like a cleansing of the heart chakra for masculine energy. This masculine energy in our collective definitely didn't believe in love, right? I feel like this masculine energy wasn't a big, you know, um, love and spiritual and la good stuff, right? Until this spiritual awakening happened, right? All right, let's look at feminine energy. I think it was more of like maybe love's not for me type of energy. Choosing your path is coming out for feminine energy. All is possible. So if you're on this journey with me, we definitely, the slate has been wiped clean, right? And we're definitely at this place where, excuse me, where we can decide which way we're going to go. I will say this, if you're on this journey with me and you have purpose, you can, I keep bringing up Tim McKee's quote, you can't miss alignment. You can't miss alignment. And it's very true. It's like no matter what we do or how hard we try to miss alignment, spirit kind of makes us sit down when it's time to sit down, like when we've strayed a little bit too far, right? All right, vast vistas comes out for bridging energy. So expand your horizons. It's definitely about like thinking outside of the box. I think the strongest or like most challenging misconception with this journey is all the expectations that we have in the 3D. And if we could just understand that this is a soul journey, it's a spiritual awakening that our soul has called upon us to have. And it's like a soul's path, right? So it's like we need to think outside of the 3D. We need to think outside of what we believe to be the normal way, right? And I think that's kind of what we're all learning is how to think outside the box. On the bottom is answering the call. The time is now. I think we're having to learn to think outside the box because the time is now, right? And we are being called to do certain things or follow our purpose in certain ways, right? So I do feel like that's why we're having to think outside the box. All right. Let's see. Let's do a little gilded tarot. Oh no, let's do a little purple tarot to clarify a little bit. Hi, Pooja. Oh, I'm glad to be back, guys. Glad to be back. We're definitely going to have a little, what did I call it when we did our twin flame current energy update, a realignment over here at PLR, and that's definitely still happening. So not really going on any schedule right now, guys. We do have the 8/8 portal coming, and we are having a special workshop. I do plan on attending that workshop, so I hope all of you guys can be there with me. That information is over on my Facebook page, so if you guys missed it, make sure to go over there and check it out. All right, here we go. Masculine energy, voyage of the heart. Love flows through you, into you. 2 of Cups. Soulmate energy, partnership energy. This is equal effort. This masculine energy is ready to put in equal effort, right? All right, choosing your path. It could be dealing. This masculine energy could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, King of Pentacles coming over here. All is possible. This is about stepping up to the plate. For feminine energy, this is about taking responsibility for our actions, right? Something just came to me I want to share with you guys. All right, so in my sit down time that spirit put me in, right? I definitely got this message, and I want to share this message with you because it's coming to me with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, remember, is about provider and responsibility and material things, right? And it's kind of stepping up to the plate type of energy. So there was this thing that I heard when I was having my, let's sit down and take a break, Rosa time. And it was about mastering the 5 elements. And I know we think like there's 4 elements, right? So there's the fire element, and then there's the water element, there's air, there's earth, but then there's also spirit, right? The soul is an element. And so it talks about how if you master the fire element, well, then you master your words, how you speak to people, right? If you master the water element, then you master your emotions, right? How you feel. If you master the air element, then you master your thoughts, right? Like how you, think things through and perceive information, understand things, right? If you master, what's the other one? Where are we at? Earth, it's your actions, right? Like what actions you take. And so it's like if you master all these things, then you master the soul, right? And like that's how you master all the elements. And then in the video I watched, the person was like, instead of just trying to sit there and master your fire element, and then master your water element, and then master your air element, and then master your earth element, how about you just focus on your soul? Right? I mean, it kind of made me stop, and it was like, yeah, just feed the soul, focus on the soul, master the soul, and you will master all of those elements, right? So that's something that definitely came to me. But all is possible for feminine energy. If you're on this journey with me, my message is pull at your heartstrings. If you've been following me, because we have these same experiences, we're definitely at this place where it's time to create what it is that we want. It's time to stop playing with the manifestations. And it's time to actually use the spiritual lessons that we've learned and implement them into our purpose, right? All right, let's look at vast vistas, expand your horizons. It's definitely this energy of let's think outside the box. Let's think outside the box. Ace of Wands comes out, destiny, fate. 6 of Swords is here. So we're being guided, right? We're all being guided. I feel like I read all this tarot to you guys, but I didn't actually like listen to the messages, right? Like I didn't actually listen to the words that were coming out when I was reading the cards. It was almost like I didn't believe that this could happen to me, but it has, and it is, right? So it's almost like Spirit has shown us all the signs that this is our destiny, and this is our fate, and this is what we're supposed to do. I actually made my first podcast today. I haven't released it. super emotional. So I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to or not. But it was about how we run from our spiritual awakenings. We run from our fate. We run from the thing that our soul wants us to do in this lifetime. And then we don't understand why we're sad or why our lives aren't full of joy and happiness, right? So yeah, it's pretty interesting. All right, guys, let's use romance angels and let's do head, heart, higher self space. As I did post the August twin flame current energy update, it did turn into a soul connections and separation right at the last minute. I don't know when those things are going to happen, guys. They just kind of happen. So it was pretty interesting. I definitely recommend watching that if you haven't watched it already. Um, I noticed that YouTube is throwing it out a little bit more than normal, so I feel like there's some pretty significant messages in that reading. That was the last reading I did, guys, before I completely just kind of shut down. Etsy store is reopened, guys. I just want you to know Etsy shop is reopened. There were a few that got snuck in there when I was trying to close it out, but I was able to get through those readings. And I did reopen the shop today. All right, masculine headspace, please. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So in the headspace, I think they're learning about what true love is, right? Love flows through you and to you, voyage of the heart. They're learning like why the whole experience. Masculine energy, heart space, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So they definitely could be breaking away from unhealthy energies or karmic energies. This is heart space, so this could be messages that's coming through the heart space, and it could also just be something that they feel strongly, right? Where is it posted? It's on my Facebook page. On my Facebook page. Just email me, and I'll send you the information. All right, let's look at higher self, please. Higher self for masculine energy. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I do feel like we all feel the masculine energy awakening, right? We all feel the masculine energy, like returning, or I don't even like to say returning because I don't really believe in separation. But I guess it's more 3D. It's more physical because it is like a physical awakening, right? It's happening all at the same time. James, I can't see it all on Twitch. All right, but yeah, it's definitely like an understanding that something's happened and I need to see like why I'm feeling these certain things or why I'm experiencing these certain things, right? All right, let's do Gilded Tarot for the masculine energy. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, so it tells me masculine's looking for a new start, a new beginning, a clean slate. All right, Seven of Pentacles comes out. So seeds have been planted. This could be something about like a time of harvest. And it could also be the card that says that patience is needed. All right, release your acts. The time has come to clear your energy. This is heart space. And I know that, like, I don't know, I feel like we get too stuck on who people are dating and who they're not dating, right? It's Uriel. Hello, I do remember. But yeah, it's like, I don't think it's necessarily about, like, don't worry about who's dating who and who's breaking up with who. This is more about releasing stagnant energy that no longer serves you, right? So if you're masculine energy and you're looking at this card and you're like, the time has come to clear your energy, what does that mean? Any energy that is around you that's stagnant, it's not growing with you. You're growing, you're awakening, you're moving forward in your journey, but this energy is pulling you back, continues to pull you back down. That's going to be stagnant energy. It's not helping you. It's not serving the greater good, right? All right, the time has come to clear the energy. We have 10 of Cups. That's how you're going to find emotional contentment. This definitely could have something to do with a family, happy home, happy family. All right, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So Knight of Pentacles comes out. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. So this energy tells, like, it's not moving quickly. This is not something like, oh, let's jump up and go check this out. Let's think this through. Let's process this. But I just want you to know also, this is masculine's higher self. So it's like the higher self is teaching the masculine energy. We've been doing this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, right? On the bottom, the Magician. Masculine energy definitely has been going through some serious manifestation lessons, right? And I think it's just because there was this big push of awakening. There was this big push of the masculine energy was needed, maybe to support the feminine energy, maybe even to protect the feminine energy. But it was like it was this push to like it's time to get moving type of thing. So I think it's more of a lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, so that you could learn that you have this power, this ability in a quicker way, right? All right, let's look at feminine energy and let's do head, heart, higher self. Free yourself comes out in the headspace. It's time to take back control of your life. I feel like that resonates strongly for me. That is the goal, especially in the headspace. Separation is in the heart space. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Guys, August Twin Flame Current Energy Update, I actually named it Separation is Preparation. I believe that's what I named it. Separation is preparation. So yes, if you guys missed that, it's going to be on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page. And it's so true, guys. Separation is preparation. You have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. That's really where we're all at right now in this moment. This is heart space, so it could be like coming through, like this again could be messages that are being sent through. Remember, telepathy is through the heart space, or heart chakra. But I also want to say too, it's not just protection. I'm sorry, uh, it's not preparation. It's not just preparation. It's also protection. So separation is preparation to get you ready, to get you standing on your own 2 feet. But it's also, hi Star Lula, but it's also protection. It's also protection. There's many, many times when the universe will bring you together because there's something you're supposed to do, but there's also going to be many, many times the universe is going to pull you apart because you're not supposed to be doing something at that moment. We have to learn to stand on our own 2 feet, and I do believe that's what we're learning to do right now. So a time apart, instead of looking at it as this horrible, ugly word separation, I think we should see it more as an opportunity. This is definitely a leveling up period. All right, let's look at higher self for the feminine, higher self for the feminine. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. There's higher self message. And here's what I'm going to say about that, guys. Healing family issues is on the bottom. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Guys, forgive your parents for pizza. The deception and the mask. All right, so here's something I know, feminines, and this is happening to me. It's happening to me right now. When we're going through these spiritual awakenings, the energies that we surround ourselves with are so important. If anyone doesn't have honest intention or good intention, or I don't know, if they're not in a high vibrational energy, you're going to be shown these things, right? You're going to be shown and you're going to be asked to remove yourself from those energies. So the only thing I'm going to say about that is whoever you're around them for a reason, right? Like your purpose is going to be to shine your light for those that are around you. But I do feel like Spirit's going to show you certain things within certain people that, may need to be healed and maybe need something that you need to remove yourself from, right? And if it's you, like if I'm to use myself as an example, I would say that like I would come out here and do these lives and try to pretend to be like this very professional person. Like I didn't want to cuss, or I didn't want to like, I don't know, show too much skin, or, all this kind of stuff. And really in this process that I've been experiencing this last week, it's to free yourself. It's very much like nobody cares, right? It's not about that. I'm going to say bad words and it's okay, because the whole point is to show you that like I'm a real person and this is happening to me too, right? So yeah, if you're the one that's wearing a mask, just get ready because it's going to come off. I mean, it's just the way it is. We can run, but Spirit always catches us, always, every time. All right, so free yourself, divine feminine. It's time to take back control of your life. That's facts. Queen of Wands comes out. I love it. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But Queen of Wands is your fire energy. It's your passion. It's your drive. It's your competency, and it's your understanding of what you're capable of. And I think that's where that's really where we lose this challenge, or like the game in certain points, right? Because we don't understand how much power we have. And if we just could understand or comprehend for half a moment how much power we have and how much power we wield and how much power we gain as we follow our purpose, as we serve Spirit's will, and as we share unconditional love in our journeys with the whole world, the amount of power we gain is unreal. And it's like when we can start to believe in that and believe in ourselves, I mean, it's like nothing, there's nothing that can be thrown at you that you can't handle, that you won't just push right through, right? Queen of Wands is a powerful card. All right, let's look at the heart space. Separation, time apart is freaking important. It's freaking important. All right, so the hanged unicorn comes out. The hanged unicorn is about being stuck in our head, right? Like it's the hanged man. It talks about a sacrifice. And so, what I'm thinking, divine feminine, is in the heart space. Again, it's like you're seeing the separation as a sacrifice. Like, oh, I have to give this thing up that I want or that I think that I need, right? And it's not that at all. The separation, again, is either protection or preparation. It's a leveling up period. And what it is, it's allowing you to get out of your head space and move into your heart space. I've been saying that for weeks, but again, it's going to be one of those things where I was saying it and saying it, and I was getting the information, and I was receiving all the wisdom and the spiritual knowledge and the channeling and all the things, but I wasn't actually listening to what I was saying. You see what I'm saying? So yes, there is a sacrifice. Yes, you do have to be in separation. Yes, it is important. But I feel like, again, once we remove ourselves from that headspace and we move into our heart space where unconditional love is always, like, that's the whole point. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Hi, Renee. All right, strong Pisces energy with that hanged unicorn. All right, let's look at deception. If someone is wearing a false mask, this is higher self. So I do feel like it's a warning. I do feel like you're being shown. You're probably being shown the people around you. Again, it doesn't mean that anyone's like bad or good. It's just things that are being shown to you so that you can remove yourself from those situations. Those situations could also be holding you back from something. Two of Swords comes out. It's that energy of I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. But the thing about the Two of Swords is you're never really stuck, right? The whole point is that these two islands are back here and there's two other options, but there's this energy that you feel like you're stuck. So I'm just going to say this. If you're having your spiritual awakening, if you're on this journey with me, if Spirit asks you to sit down this week, it's because you need to look at the energies that are around you, and you need to decide which of those energies need to be around you and which of those energy you need to shine your light from afar. And I mean, that's as simple as it gets. Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom. Queen of Pentacles is definitely about becoming your own resource. If you guys don't feel like this last week, this journey has asked you to stand on your own 2 feet, then I would definitely question whether you were on this journey with me or not, right? But if you feel like, yes, you've been tested one after another and you're still standing and you feel like it's by some sort of magic, then yeah, we're on this journey together. And it's true what Tim said, Spirit is not going to let us miss alignment. All right, messages from your person. I'm starting with masculine to feminine first. I'm still here cheering you on. Don't quit now. Amen. Push it to the limits. It's one of my favorites. It's actually one of the newer ones. So we're definitely pushing it to all the limits. I mean, I feel like that's kind of what happened to me this week. And then when we get so far, right, like when we've pushed it to as far as we think we can, if we're going in the right direction, abundance pours in. If we're going in the wrong direction, you are forced to sit down, right? I feel like it was kind of 50 for 50 for me. A lot of things poured in, but I was also told to sit down. All right, let's do one more, masculine to feminine, one more. Your eyes always talk to me. Definitely. Guys, the eyes are the windows to the soul. And with your counterpart, that's no truer statement. In fact, that's probably, especially after periods of separation, it's probably hard to even make eye contact. All right, let's do 3 from feminine to masculine. I wish I knew how you really feel. If that hasn't happened yet, it's coming. Like that's definitely we're in this energy where it's like we're not faking it no more, we're not running no more, we're not hiding no more, we're not lying no more, right? It's been too much stuff, too many texts, and we're tired, right? So it's definitely like if they haven't already like have the conversation, if you haven't expressed these things already, it's coming. And for some of you, it's trickling in. It's like little pieces, right? Little bits at a time. Your courage inspires me. So I do feel like if I'm talking to feminine energy, you are inspired by masculine energy. And that's very true. I feel like I'm constantly inspired by my masculine energy, but it's definitely about breaking free from the fear. I think that's what masculine energy is teaching the feminine energy now, is like breaking free from the things that you fear, because those are the things that are holding us back, right? All right, let's do one more. Why is this so hard? I would agree with that. I'm reflecting is on the bottom. I think that's what we're all doing. It's what we all did this week. Definitely a lot of reflecting, right? All right, I'm going to pull some power of love to close it out. Yes, guys, the 8-8 portal is already open. Most of you were feeling it already. It's very powerful. We get it every year. I do feel like this year is something very significant about this year's portal than I think we've experienced before. And maybe it's because the masculine is awakening now. I mean, it's possible, who knows? But yeah, just something very different. It seems very powerful. And it does seem very much like, yeah, we're not going to be allowed to miss the alignment. All right, so power of love activation, guidance, divine feminine, divine masculine. I almost said all parties involved, and that's pretty interesting because there for a while, Spirit really had me saying that often. And then we kind of stopped for a moment when we were kind of calling our energies back and calling our powers back. I'm just saying if we've made it through this last week, we're definitely in a very powerful position or a very powerful place at this moment, right? So I could understand why Spirit would say, we're back to all parties involved. Compassion comes out and it says you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Loyalty is here and it says your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Loyalty is so big in this journey, is it not? Like, is this not the word that like we breathe and live by? I mean, it's crazy, right? Loyalty. Past was on the bottom. It says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Big confirmation from Spirit right there. Thank you, Spirit. All right, guys, that's it. That's going to be your collective current energy. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm so glad that I got to see some of you guys. I've missed you so very much, but I want you to know that, yes, I'm doing okay. I'm filling my cup, guys. I'm filling my cup with some chamomile tea, but I'm definitely just away from things and just taking care of me. I definitely recommend that all of you do the same. But get ready, guys, because this it's definitely going to be huge. And I feel like we all have some big abundance getting ready to just pour in. But yes, guys, we are doing an unlisted live on 8/8. So if you have not seen that, if you don't have Facebook, just email me and I will get that information to you. If not, go over and check it out on our Facebook page. And of course, I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.